Alright, so this is my most viewed video on my channel ever. I made a lot of videos, but this one right here is the one that has went TI viral, you would say. I don't know, past 10,000 views. And it's just me, talking about my experience, when I was born. And because to this point, you got to take into account, like, I was watching videos, everybody's video. I was watching it, like, I looked for it every day, like I just wanted to learn more and more about this. And and I didn't really have the understanding of what I do now. But I made this video, you know and I had never heard anybody say, that they believe that this has been going on with them their whole life, you know. And when I learned about it, and I just kept thinking about back to my life back, like, man, like, this is what I have not, you know, all the way to the point where, when I was born, even when I was conceived, and the things my mom went through while she was pregnant with me, and just everything about it, my whole existence. And I felt like, there was definitely some con- some control factor going on. So I made a video about it because I just felt called to. I've never heard anybody, you know, say that. I got a lot of scrutiny for it. A lot of people, there's no way, you could be targeted from birth and this and that. And, you know, this was very controversial for me, as far as, the backlash I got from after posting it. But it's my most viewed video. And I have put out a lot of content, covering this stuff. And as you can see, I've jumped from maybe 10, 20 comments to 369 comments on this, right? So, as you can see, there is a slew of uh, different people here in the comments here. Now, this is a situation, like, just like I said before, um, this comment section could be a very tricky place for a real TI, especially, someone that's in my situation where, you know, pretty much everything has been compromised around you and controlled. And, you know, so, um, as the comments rolled in, I tried to stay on top of it. And, you know, um, you know, respond to everybody, but it just got overbearing, like, I too much, and I, to this day, like, I still get comments behind this video. you know I was actually going to make this a series and just, keep speaking about, why I believe what I believe, and just you know take it through the different stages of my life. But, where I was living at the time, that whole situation got really messed up, and I ended up, you know, out in the streets. And, that's a whole nother situation. Wasn't the first time that, you know, situation like that had happened. Well, actually, it was, just due to the ramifications of the, situation. But, um, you know, it was a lot, at the time, and as you guys can see, I'm just going through these comments here. Um, some people related to what I was saying, and then, other people felt some type of way. And this thing could go on for miles here. There's miles of comments here. And I still, to this day, like, I still get notices behind this video. I get comments about, and a lot of times if it's something positive, I will drop the heart on it just to let people know, that I've seen what they said, and I'm acknowledging it. But just, want other content creators to be aware. A lot of dark situations started from me dropping this heart, and not to say anything about this person here, because I don't know who that is, but a lot of psyops begin after I drop that heart on these comments, or replied to them, or so that's what I wanted to discuss. I'm not going to go through all of these, but like I said, some of these people in this comment section I have met in real life. Some of them I haven't. I've been burned by a lot of these people, and there were situations where things happen where I feel like I might have dropped the ball. Um, there was one time, um, I was tricked, man. I really believe that this person, like, he's very prominent in the TI community. A lot of people know who this person is, and he came along, and we were cool. I thought we were cool, and I talked to this guy, and I might have told him a lot more than I should have, just confiding in him. He came off as a Christian, and like he was all about God, and that's a tactic they use. They come with the Bible and all of this, and and I talked to this person, not in a gossiping spirit, but just confiding in my brother about some things that maybe I shouldn't have, and he took those things and used it all against me, all of it. You know what I mean? And it's a tactic that they use, and it was a learning lesson. And I'm not mad at this person. I'm not upset anymore. I was, when it first happened. Like, I actually forgive this person, but it was just a valuable lesson for me, moving forward to let me know what I'm dealing with here, and what how people really are, and you just gotta take things a day at a time, and and not be so trusted. I've had people who came along from these very same comments, or maybe conference calls, or whatever, people who are in the TI community tell me, Max, you're too trusted, man, like, too trusting. And then even those same people, turn around and burn me, set me up for some attacks and stuff like that. That's what happens, that's what happens to real TIs. I don't know, so just be very wary of these freaking comments, okay? I could keep this thing going, but I think I'm going to end the video on this note here, because this is the most comments I ever had, on any video, honestly. And I just want people to be aware of, what is really in these comments, and the psyops that are in these comments, and also the blessings that are in these comments, because I don't want to make it all negative, which a lot of it is. Some of these people are real TIs and really going through this, and my heart goes out to them. And some of these people are amazing people, but a lot of them are vultures, sharks, honeypots, and whatnot. And another thing that I want to say before I get out of here, out of all of the people who did me dirty, like, this is another thing that confirmed, like, that for me, out of all the people that, did me dirty, none of them apologized to me. None of them. You know, it was always like a gaslighting tactic to make me feel like less than, or to make me feel like a terrible person, you know? And some of these people did really terrible things, and a lot of these people profess to be Christians and the Bible this and Jesus that. None of them never apologized for their wrongdoings and any of the mischief or the mishaps. And that kind of let me know, you know, how, infiltrated this thing is. And may God have mercy on these people's souls, for using scripture and using, a relationship with Him, religion, Christianity, to target people. Because that's one of the worst things you could ever do on this planet. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here, man. But guys, I got some more insider info coming. Just be wary of these comment sections, man, because it really gets tricky. It really does.